At only 29, Lisa Knapman-Smith has been, well, she's been through the mill. She's lived through the death of 2 premature babies. Then, as her son was born, she was told she had cancer. It spread, and doctors gave the news that she couldn't be cured. But rather than sit around, Lisa wrote a bucket list, a list of all she wanted to do before she kicked the bucket. Unknown to her, though, her friends arranged a weekend in Queenstown to get most of that list ticked off. Jill Higgins with Lisa's weekend to remember.
I didn't quite expect that it all happen in one weekend. So cool. If I don't do it now, you never know, you can get too sick to be able to do it. Life's too short, really.
Lisa's life is too short. At 29, her days are numbered because of cancer. How would you come to terms with something like that?
Complete denial, I think. But realistic at the same time is, I think you've got to just keep going on. Everybody's going to die eventually, and it just comes to how soon is that going to happen.
They look your average happy family of 4, apart from the pink hair perhaps, but tragedy has never been far away. 2 of their babies died very young.
We've had 2 little girls, one born at 31 weeks, Eden, and she passed away when she was 19 and a half hours old from sepsis in the neonatal unit. And then we had Lane, and she was born at 25 weeks, and she passed away when she was just short of 6 months old from SIDS. And then Court was born at 24 weeks, and so a little bit precious is our little miracle baby.
But even the happiness of Court's birth was marred, because that's when they got the news of Lisa's cancer.
I found out when he was 5 weeks old, completely blown away.
She had all the treatment, but the cancer came back.
I was like, can you just check here? Because there's some lumps. And they're like, oh, better biopsy those, better do a scan. And yeah, I found out that, no, it was back. And that there's nothing that they could do.
I keep watching her when she interacts with the kids and thinking that's the bit that the gap that I'm not going to be able to fill. We'll make the most of the time that we've got now.
Whatever comes their way, this is a family who try to look on the bright side.
There's been a huge positive effect with it. Our family's really connected closer together, and it's made me get out there and do the things instead of just putting them in and leaving that piece of paper shut in the drawer.
That piece of paper is one that cradles her last wishes. A shopping list worthy of the wildest adrenaline junkie.
There's this little madness that comes through every now and then.
I think everybody has these things that they want to do, but they just put it off and put it off and put it off. It wasn't called the bucket list until, of course, the movie.
She's talking about the movie of 2 old men facing the end of their lives.
The way I see it, we can lay around here hoping for a miracle in some bullshit science experiment. Or we can put some moves on.
In the film, they go off and do all these things by themselves, but you wouldn't want to do that, would you?
Oh no, my family's everything to me. Yeah, they really are everything. I would do anything just to stay around and be with them. You better smile. I am so proud of her. Courageous little girl.
And this is one of the people who's helped them make everything happen.
Your left leg down onto the white footprint.
Adam didn't know Lisa. He was just contacted by one of her friends.
Only spoken to her on the phone once before she arrived, and she's a lovely lady. So on our right-hand side there is our...
Just in case I want to spew.
Awesome to be able to fly with her today.
As well as fly his stunt plane, Adam also wanted to sort out the rest of the weekend.
To be able to provide her with one of the things on her wish list was special enough, but to know that we had access here to friends doing similar activities in Queenstown, I thought that'd be a really nice opportunity to band together and provide a weekend for her.
It's really humbling that in a society where so much bad things happen, that there's still so much love out there and generosity, and just people actually do care.
And the mood's catching. Everyone is pulling out the stops.
Would you do anything for her?
Absolutely.
Canyon swing?
I would have reservations, but I would do it. Jesus. I am doing this for you, Lisa.
Love you.
There'll be more highs and lows. But they'll always have the memories of this weekend, and one of the best was taking to the skies.
Just a perfect day. Problems all left alone.
It's about like leaving the world behind.
Weekenders on our own. It's such fun.
Soul food.
Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you.
So peaceful up there. It's like nothing up there can harm you.
She is a very, very special person to me, and I certainly am hoping that she hangs around for a lot longer so that we can spend that much more time together.
There's no worries in the world up there. No worries in the world at all. It's beautiful. Yeah, just beautiful.